Hounds, and welcome back to Hounds TV. We're your hosts, Austin
and Aaron,
and we're thrilled to be bringing you another episode. Ty and Keegan are off at the TELUS Cup, so we have Aaron on the desk today, and we wish our four Hounds, Ty, Keegan, Connor, and Luke, the best of luck in Okotoks. Moving right into a sports update, track and field athletes at Notre Dame took part in zones in Regina on May 16th, and every Hound that was competing qualified for districts during their event. Some notable Hounds were Anya Kruger, Caleb Cornelson, and Chase Sylvester, who all took home first place ribbons. They will all get the chance to qualify for provincials when they compete at regionals on May 27th. The baseball team is also doing very well, and they will be heading to provincials on May 26th in Medicine Hat. Some Hounds have also dusted off the golf bags after a long winter, and since the courses opened up on May 6th, the golfers have been taking van trips to Long Creek Golf Course in Avonlea 3 times a week, and it has been a blast. Rugby and ultimate frisbee have also started, and students taking part in those activities have been having lots of fun out on the field. I played rugby in grade 9, and it was an absolute blast. Lastly, I'll talk about hockey. As we know, both U18 AAA women's and men's hockey teams are competing for national championships. The female Hounds started off with a big overtime win versus the Northern Selects, with Caitlin Gilroy potting the winner. They then dropped the next 2 games by tight scores of 2-0 and 4-3. They'll continue to battle for the SO Cup this upcoming weekend. The male Hounds started off the tournament with a 5-1 loss, but have since made a comeback with a 5-4 overtime loss and a convincing 4-1 win over the Reps. They'll wrap up their round robin on Friday the 20th with hopes of capturing the school's sixth national title. We're now going to send it off to Kale for Hounds on the Street. I'm Kale.
I'm Luke. And this is Hound on the Street. Tay. Bolak. Dan Smith. Zomer.
Kate McLean.
If you could pie any staff member, who would it be?
Gotta go with J-Mac. Bob Rutz.
J-Mac.
John Madity.
Caitlin.
J-Mac.
Caitlin.
Doug Ross.
Thanks for everyone's answers.
Back to Ty and Austin.
thanks for that great interview, Kale. If I got to pie a staff member in the face, it would be J-Mac. Who would you pie, Austin?
Probably Zomer.
Oh, that's a good choice. Alumni Weekend is coming up May 27th to 28th. There will be an alumni dinner on the 27th with all grade 12 students attending. Additionally, Elena Kruger is running the drama club play called Drop Dead Juliet, with a dress rehearsal on May 27th, and the main performance is on May 28th for all staff, students, and alumni to attend in the ND gym. Saturday, there will be also a talent show. If you want to participate, email Lisa. With COVID restrictions lifted, let's get out there and let's get involved now that we can.
Ivan is going to give us an update of what's going on around campus.
On May 27th is Alumni Weekend Dinner, whereas 36 grade 11s will be volunteering for a grade 12 special dinner. Golf is continuing every week. Look for a schedule on your teams and emails. Final week upcoming for a roller hockey league. The fitness testing week upcoming starts with the May 23rd.
Thanks, Ivan, and again, with only 3 weeks left, get out there and enjoy those activities. On May 16th, the school started a jersey auction that will run until May 29th. Jerseys, autographs, and other memorabilia from Hounds alumni and friends are featured in the auction. Funds raised from this auction will be directed to the Hounds Fund, our annual giving campaign. These funds will help support our Hounds' outstanding experience, including equipment and uniforms for the Notre Dame athletic program. Autographed items have been donated by teams or individuals, including a Notre Dame third jerseys that were worn by all 12 teams during the 2021-22 season. Check out the items at notredame.ca or by contacting the development office. As a bonus, shipping costs are included for winning bidders located in Canada and the United States.
Let's turn it over to Oliver and myself with Christ with Krugs.
Welcome back, Hounds, to episode 9 of Hounds TV. We're your favorite segment, Christ with Krugs. My name is Oliver Tugaday. Today I'm here with
Aaron Shanks.
and
Rob Kruger.
today we're going to talk about a little bit about God. So Rob, we're going to start off with the sign of the cross.
Just pick a language.
Let's do Creed then.
Cree? Okay, repeat after me. Notawinan,
Notawinan,
Kikosis,
Kikosis,
Kamiosit, Manitou.
Manitou.
So I have just a little bit of a prayer that I shared at the staff meeting today, and this might be applicable for our two AAA teams battling it out for the national title. This is an Easter prayer, and it's all about the resurrection. Resurrection is a daily celebration over fear, our greatest enemy. Fear of tomorrow, fear of our yesterdays, fear of what shall become of our young, our old, our unborn. Resurrection is replacing fear with physical action. Amen. Notawinan,
Notawinan,
Kikosis,
Kikosis,
Kamiosit,
Kamiosit,
Manitou.
Manitou. Now, Rob, did you get to watch the Battle of Alberta last night?
Holy moly, yeah, I caught a little bit of the third period after the big comeback and stuff like that. But it was just like 1987, right? Like Wayne Gretzky against Lanny McDonald.
Lanny McDonald, I used to be terrified of him as a kid.
Why were you afraid of Lanny McDonald?
I think it was his mustache.
Well, probably. You don't know what's hiding in that mustache.
Yeah, it was crazy. Oliver?
Yeah, I definitely was pretty amped up when I saw the Flames up 5-1, and then they ended up coming back and then stretched out the lead again. So just happy it was lost.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, all right. So Rob, would you like to speak a bit about the Pentecost today?
Yeah, okay, cool. So last week I was talking about, like, we're still in the middle of Easter season. Next week, May 26th, is the Ascension. We talked about Jesus taking his body up to heaven. But then on Sunday, June 5th, is the big, is the big kahuna, is the Pentecost. That was when the Holy Spirit comes and visits the apostles to motivate them to go spread the church and spread Jesus' word. So more about that at Gospel Assembly, not next week, but the following week.
Perfect.
Awesome. Lastly, Rob, could you talk about baseball and our fellow provincials coming up?
Yeah, okay, so we have a huge trip. We are going to Milk River, Alberta on Thursday. Actually, on the Feast of the Ascension, we're going to provincials, okay? And get this, right? The local hotel was like too expensive, so I found a bed and breakfast. They got an old Catholic church that they converted to a B&B, so we're staying at the old church B&B for $500 a night. They got a pool table. It's gonna be a fantastic trip. Baseball should be pretty fun too.
I can't wait for it myself.
Excellent.
It's gonna be exciting.
Sounds fun, boys. So that's it today, folks. See you next time, Hounds.
Thanks, Oliver and me, for that. And a shout out to Rob for finding the time each week to talk with us. Now, on to the NHL Playoffs. Austin, who do you think is going to win the Cup this year?
I got my hometown Calgary Flames taking home the Stanley Cup.
Not a bad pick at all. In this year's NHL Playoffs, we have 5 Hounds alumni participating in them. Players are Dylan Dubé, Calgary Flames, Dryden Hunt, New York Rangers, coaches John Cooper, Tampa Bay Lightning, Rod Brindamore, Carolina Hurricanes, and referees Dan O'Rourke. Also, in the IIHF Men's World Championships, we have Marco Insam on Team Italy and David Clements on Team Great Britain. Best of luck to them in reaching the end goal of the Stanley Cup and a gold medal. Now, over to Corbin with the top 10 plays.
Stupid penalty. And this one thrown back door, they score! And move things up the middle of the ice, near side Weirich. Back for look going back door, they score! Emerson is on the trolley tracks there. Now a turnover, Weirich into the zone. Pull Weirich in. Goal! dribbled in. Big shot from the point, from the top of the circle, and she scores.
For them. McCoy will gain the zone, looking to go rink wide. Here it is, a nice backhand move. He scores.
And the Hounds will sky this one ahead. A little post out there. Klein
Welcome back, everybody, to the staff interview. My name is David DeVoe, and today I'm here with a very special guest.
Travis Harrington.
How long have you been working at Notre Dame, and what have you learned in your time here?
Well, I'm coming to the end of my first year working at Notre Dame. I actually knew quite a bit about the school before I came here. I spent many summers here working for Hockey Sask, but the big thing I've learned here is there's a reason why it is revered for its culture and its ability to help people grow. And the other thing I've learned is it's a very busy place, especially as a staff member, which makes the place very dynamic.
Could you run us through your job here?
Well, my number one job here is I'm a full-time humanities teacher teaching English and history. Those are my specialties based on my university training. As well, I am the assistant coach for the U18 prep team that plays in the Canadian Sports School Hockey League. As well, I also help our full-time goaltending coach, Billy Clark, with goaltending development here.
This past season, you were assistant coach of the U18 prep team. Can you kind of run us through this past season?
Well, it was a season where we saw a lot of growth. I think the COVID epidemic had some negative effects on people's hockey development, but throughout the season we could never question our team's work ethic. They work extremely hard on the ice, they work extremely hard in the gym. Academically, the group has gotten stronger. Unfortunately, we didn't make the playoffs, but we were in the hunt right up until the last 2 weeks of the season. And I think it's a program that we can build off of for the future and hopefully end up at a point where we've got AAA U18 teams and prep teams that are all in contention for league championships.
What is one item on your bucket list?
I'm a huge concert goer, so I have I'm especially a metalhead, so I have a number of concerts that are on my bucket list. So one of them would probably be to see Megadeth live sometime, hopefully in the next year, as well as seeing the band The Cult. That's another one. So those are my big ones. My bucket list is usually made up of concerts.
Sounds like a great plan. Thank you, Travis.
Thank you.
That's all from us here. Tune back in next week for some more Hounds TV content. We're your hosts, Austin
and Aaron.
Have a great week, Hounds.